Girl, the damn show! Do you know I just did the most fantastic video ever? You know what I try to do when I do these videos? I try to do it like in one take. I did one video and then I checked the sound and then I was like, oh, let me test the sound by using the microphone on my earphones so that I can have good sound. And then I tested it, and then I was like, oh, that is perfect, you know. And then I explained to y'all in the last video why I'm using this so that I can have good sound. And child, it was the most exciting, honest video. And do you know, I went to check the sound, and that shit was not plugged in the whole time. I'm holding this, and it was never plugged in, and I never even noticed it because I try to look directly at the camera when I'm talking. So, but I mean, still, it's right here. Anywho, I guess I was supposed to just make this video. I did. Anyway, I left my house 3 hours early this morning. And let me just tell you, I just can't stand doing anything before my audition because um, I try to just like be in the elements and just be, and I am on the bus. First of all, the bus taking forever to come, and I'm pissed off because, when I'm running for the bus, let me tell y'all something. I be running for the buses in LA. I done lost 10 pounds alone just running for the bus because the shit was coming and I'm running to get on there. I know that's why I'm 10 pounds down just for that fact alone. Okay, now the other 7 or whatever pounds I'm down, probably come from all the walking I do to transfer stops. But anyway, but now that I'm on the bus, this dude is waiting at every stop. Okay, and I'm trying to get to this podcast this morning, and I am grouchy on the bus. I'm like, why did I schedule some shit before my audition? I'm talking about, I am grouchy as shit. And then I'm just like, why are you so mad with this man? Why are you going to show up at this man podcast like that when this man is inviting you on the podcast so he can promote you? How you going to, don't let the devil get to you, Delisi. I'm talking about, I'm giving myself the talk. I'm turning on church music and saying my prayers. And I'm just like, why are my prayers not working, Lord? I'm just feeling grouchy. I just want to sit at home. I just wanted to eat my food this morning. I'm doing all this shit. And honey, I'm like, devil, you better stop coming for me. And so I finally get off the bus and get myself together. And then I text this man and tell him that I am going to be there at 11:04. And girl, this man texts me and tell me that the podcast is on Thursday. Honey, I'm talking about devil, stop coming for me. Del, stop coming for yourself, okay? Because if you just would have read the text another time, you would have saw it was on Thursday. That is just the story of my life. I just be having so much to do, and somewhere in the text I saw like tomorrow, so I'm just like trying to I put it in my brain like for tomorrow. I wrote it down on my calendar for tomorrow, but it's actually on Thursday. Now I might not be able to even do the podcast, but I'm hoping to make it. I think I can, but either way. So now I'm here at McDonald's, okay? And let me just tell you, McDonald's really be holding me down on the light. Look at this gorgeous lighting in McDonald's. It really be holding you down. McDonald's actually be holding you down. The lighting, the seats, the bathroom. They always let you use the Wi-Fi. I wish they would hold you down on the food because I cannot order none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I be trying not to come in here because I don't want to be tempted to order no fries, and I'm not gonna be tempted to order any shit. But it's just God, McDonald's, you got my vote on everything except for the food. I listened to so much church music this morning, getting myself back in happy Del mood. And that's why that's actually what my video is about today, y'all. When it comes to church music, I went to church on Sunday, okay? And when I tell you, can we just agree to save the youth choir for Wednesday night Bible study or Thursday or Friday or Saturday morning, whenever their parents can come see them, because They don't belong on the Sunday service. Okay, this is showtime. I don't want to hear your child sing unless your child is between 22 and 47 years old and singing like Fantasia. Child, I'm here to save my soul. Okay, I mean, I'm glad that you have your child in the activity. I was one of the children in the activity, and I'm sure I had these old people pissed. Oh, well, actually, old people love seeing the kids. Okay, it's the middle aged people like me that is actually working on themselves. And when you come to church, like that's why they call it like the music ministry, like the choir ministry, because that music does minister to you. Like you could come to church with an issue, having trouble letting something go, and you walk inside the building, you be like, you know what? After you hear that music, you know what, Lord, I'ma just forgive, Lord. You forgave me. You be feeling like that when you hear the music, child. When I heard them kids, I left there pissed off. Like, I don't want to hear your child screaming, sounding like they on a Fisher Price mic with an easy bake oven attached as a speaker. I mean, come on. Like, guys, I don't know. Like, just save the children to just like read the scripture. And if they are going to read the scripture, let's have them practice that shit a whole bunch of times the night before, because I don't want to sit through that shit when they're struggling to read that either. You know what I'm saying? I mean, luckily this kid wasn't struggling, but I'm telling you, like youth choirs, the older I get, the more I dislike them. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's the thing is, I just got to be honest. I just mean it. I just need to hear the actual singing. You know what I'm saying? This is like right before the word. I want to be opened up so I can receive the word, not be feeling like, they missed it. Again. They screaming again. And sound man. This is what I love about One Church, y'all. Going to One Church LA, that sound man must have been the sound man for Beyonce, or must have been on tour with Babyface, or maybe he works at the Essence Festival every year. That sound is out of sight. Every note is crystal clear. Sound man at every other church that I be going to, music at the church, that's how I decide if I'm gonna go to a church or not, if that music is cranking. Okay, I can't just go to any church. Like, I need the choir to be like off the hook. Yeah, okay, because that's that might be the only part I catch. Sound man, can you please, do you hear this shit? Do you hear it? Do you hear the fuzziness coming out of the microphone, sound man? Do you equalize this shit? This is showtime. When you be a real positive person, I pride myself on being like, silver lining positive, just coming into my own and just really using the Lord to like be a better person. But now, people mistake that for like you not being human or some shit, because I worked at the Comedy Store the other day. Now, y'all know I am a comedian. I do stand up. That's what I've been doing for the last 15 years, if you don't know it, and one thing I am not an act. Like, this voice is the same voice you gonna hear on stage. The same conversation we gonna have on the phone is the same one I'm gonna have on stage. And if I do think of some jokes that I want to say, like I have some jokes in my mind and some shit happened, that is the shit I'm gonna be talking about, because I am not an act. But that's what I pride myself on, is I am not an act. I don't have no and then she said and bum bum beat. No, I be like, what? First of all, this bitch, you know what I'm saying? But people assume when you are like this positive person, you don't get pissed off. And I was just talking to a friend of mine last night, the whole purpose of this video, talking to a friend of mine last night, and he was like, well, the audience was just, because I hosted the Comedy Store like a few weeks ago, and this dude was in there and he was heckling. He would not shut up. The black men at the door would not put him out, would not do nothing about, just let this man just go, be yelling back and forth in the audience. And then they telling me, all the black men telling me, I mean, not that I'm saying black, like, oh, it's a black and white men thing. No, but I'm just, that's who was in there. All them telling me to calm down and just to move on. I'm like, put this nigga out. So, of course I wind up calling him 105 fat fucks from the stage, because that's just how it be sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You want to win sometimes, but sometimes people get under your skin and you just go the fuck off, and that is how it is. And guess what? As a positive person, it is perfectly okay to be going off. Now, of course, I don't want to go off every time. I want to win every time. You know what I'm saying? And I really know why it happened is because I didn't say my prayers before I went on stage, which I normally do. But I don't fault myself for being myself. It is just okay to be you. The Dope Show.